Well guys, here's my shop. This is the 5th anniversary of the shop being completed, so I figured I'd do a little video tour of things that have changed since it was first done. So here's the inside of the shop as it stands right now. It's a 25 by 30 building, and done quite a few mods over the past few years, so we'll just kind of walk around and look at things and give you an idea of what the state of the shop is now in March of 2013. This is a sheet goods cart that I built just to store plywood and stuff. I don't have a whole lot on there right now. One side's got shelf standards on it so that I can use it for part storage when I'm making things. This is my table saw. It's a Delta contractor saw. It originally had a 30-inch fence on it, and I ordered a new rail for the front. One of the nice things about the Unifend system is it's only a single rail, so I ordered a 52-inch rail, so now it's a 52-inch rip. Or actually a 50-inch rip, sorry, on the table saw. It's been fine for me for now. There'll probably be a saw stop or maybe some newer technology along that vein eventually in the shop. This is a bench mortiser I've got on a stand there, Powermatic. Pretty happy with that. Delta drill press, I've had that for years on a little shop-made mobile base. A couple scrap bins here. There's my Oneida Cyclone in the corner. I've got a couple of sleds stacked up there. One's for a guide for circular saw, and the other one's a sled for running through the planer for stuff that's too wide to joint, kind of a jointing sled. Lumber storage above the chop saw there. I've got the Craig fence system going with the chop saw, just a bunch of storage underneath there. Here we've got a Delta 8-inch joiner. Bought that used from a guy in my woodworking guild who was moving into a retirement home. Got a pretty good deal there. My newest equipment acquisition, this Powermatic 15-inch planer with the Shelix head in it. Got a bench grinder here. This is my old original bench that I built with drawers that slide through both sides. Right now it's up against the wall, and I mounted that long power strip in there, which works pretty well. I've got my pegboard here with all my hand tools hanging on it, and hopefully someday soon to be replaced with a real hanging tool cabinet. Shop-made drawers underneath there just to store all the odds and ends, all the crap that we accumulate. My workbench is a derivative of the 21st century workbench that Bob Lang designed for Popwood. I've got a couple little boxes down there on the floor for my daughters to come out here in the shop when they help me out with some stuff. You can see the ducting for the dust collector, the way I set the equipment up. You can see I can take lumber right off the rack here, cut it to length as need be, then move over to the joiner and join it, and turn it right around and plane it, and then move to the table saw, rip it to width, and away I go over here to the assembly table to put it together. So it's a pretty efficient system, and it lends itself very well for dust collection. I got basically one major trunk line runs right down across the shop, comes down, it splits against the wall over there, and goes over to the bandsaw, Rikon 14-inch deluxe bandsaw there, which has been okay. It's not without its issues, but it's plenty strong. It's just got a few little design flaws in the guide system that keep it from being able to use real narrow blades and things like that, but it's been pretty good. Here's my Nova 16-24-44 lathe. I don't do a whole lot of turning. What I do is mainly for furniture. My dad comes up once in a while and plays around on the lathe and turns some stuff, so that's good for him. You can see the ductwork back here splits. I've got a floor sweep here, which is convenient. Blast gates on all that stuff. And works pretty well. Router table here. This is the same router table I've had for years with the Porter cable router in it. I got a little plexiglass front on there just for dust collection. So that's it. I recently put a little shaker peg rail up on the top of the shop wall. This to store things. jigs and things like that, which has come in quite handy. And I blogged about the storage underneath the stairs, which this has also worked out quite well. It's where I keep all my finishes and things like that. You know, you can see it's all loaded up. So it makes useful space out of something that was not very useful before. This plastic shelf unit here is kind of an artifact from before. I still haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do with it. I think I may end up building another rolling cabinet to put in place of that, but I do need something to store kind of some bigger items. And then I have my sink, which was a little bit of a luxury, but is coming very, very handy for, you know, cleaning things, waterborne finishes, sharpening, all that. I've got a little bit of a sharpening station here. My stones are in that bath there. Shafted stone, diamond plate there, and then the grinder over there, as we talked about before. So that's really it. These general finishes things I got from a local woodworking store that was going out of business. So he gave them to me, and I stuck them up there. I thought they looked nice. But yeah, that's it. If you have any questions or anything, then sing out in the comments and let me know. I'm happy to answer anything about any of the equipment I have. All right, see ya.